Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Number 26, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
The third baseman, Bo Bichette.
That's to third. Slade sends it to first. That is the inning. And the Braves will take a 1-0 lead to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Slade. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That clips the corner. That's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Wow, just a great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's a high chopper. And that one handled. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 3. Mets strand 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Nope, that's inside.
Now this is in the air down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Hard liner. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Ian.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Schwellenbach with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Mets.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Slade blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Gets him to chase after that one. Oker, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Slade digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt, Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. His 2nd of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Slade had a good day at the office. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One out,
Batting
runner
third,
at second.
the third baseman,
Bo Bichette
Bo
up to the dish.
Bichette.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Soto. He will score and they take the lead. Now the tag at second and he's out trying for two. Slade stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a two-out ribby.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, two outs. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. So two down. So up next for New York, Bryson Stott. Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. The tag. Safe.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Late on that fastball. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Ian Happ.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. Back to work, 3-2 now. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Torkelson. Out number 3. One left for Atlanta, and they trail it 4-1. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Top 6, Will Bush. Up now for the Mets. On the ground to third, Slade. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, the third baseman.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Foul ball there. Oker, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the 0-2.
Ball two.
Good job to fight that one off. 2-2. Now fly ball to right center. Beatty should have this one, and that'll do it. Braves strand one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Slade. 0 for 3 in this one. And what a play! Ball game. Slade with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
One out man at first. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And a 1-1. Trying to move him over here. Slade gets it to first. He's out.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Slade next up for the Braves. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Ball, that's low.
Olsen gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Runner at second, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 26.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Laser to the gap should score the run. Here comes Olsen around third. He will score, and it's 5-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So runner at second, 2 down. In half up to hit. Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bichette. And that ends the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets nothing. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one way inside. Here's a 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it.
Slate didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Number 26, looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Chop to the left side. Slade sends it across to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is that. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Slade next up for the Braves. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
The first baseman, Matt.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park. New inning getting started. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. Payoff pitch. To third. Slade. Throws to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Jordan. Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Foul ball.
Ball.
Gorman leads off first with one away.
Ball.
Here's a 2-1. That one missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Noel.
2 down, nobody on. Chop to third. Dubon zips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 4-0. Slade stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
He was late there. Strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Way out front for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
This to third. Come on. Over to first, and that is a big first out. So bases all loaded up. Slade next up for the Braves.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one is absolutely belted.
Round it.
One hopper off the wall should bring in two. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as 3 runs come in.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Matt Olson.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Man at second. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Rockies nothing. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Man at second here with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Slade. Clips the corner and a count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. 1 left for Atlanta, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Slade with some solid production in the win. Drove in 4 runs on the game.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Man at second. On the ground to third, Slade. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rockies 1 and the Braves nothing. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. So digging in, Slade. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground to the left. throw to first in time.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Now batting, the third
Slade,
baseman,
24 years old, and he was born in Canada. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Oh, look at the stop. To second for one, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Jatovar, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Braves, the right fielder, number 14.
Now at the plate,
Up next for
Louis
Colorado,
Mathis.
the first baseman, Louis Mathis.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Rolled over to third, Slade. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead it 2-1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Check swing, but he went too far. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slade with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Got him looking. 1 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. The Braves trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, he can't hang on. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Slade can't hold up, and that's a strike. 1 out and a runner at second here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Abrams.
Two on, 1 out. Mathis. Jatovar. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Braves lead it 3-2. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. Slade with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Back at Truist Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. The 0-2. That's to third. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Kyle Caro.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
The third baseman,
Slade now at the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Abrams gets his lead at first with nobody out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. In the air out to center. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Mauricio. Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Lifted in the air, right field. Veen ranging back. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hot shot to third.
Come on.
And that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Slade digging in. Pressure's thick right now, Singy. One well-placed swing, and we've got a brand new ball game.
Yeah, this is the moment that hitters dream about. It's time to rise to it.
Ball one there. The Rockies holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Nice grab. Jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Braves 4. Slade steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So up next, Vaughn Grissom. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies slug their way to a win in this one. Slade played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Number 26, former first-round pick, gearing up. The promising young prospect will certainly play a key role in this one. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. Now a quick throw to first, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. And he airmails it out of play. Look out. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Braves going with a pinch runner, Mauricio Dubon. Slade had a decent showing in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.